Howdy YouTube, good morning. I'm just back with another modification video. So as you can see, star of the show, I've now fitted a Zard exhaust to my Himalayan 450, all blacked out, and I think it looks very nice on the black bike. So I predominantly got this exhaust just for the looks really. I wanted something that was black, but I also wanted something that was quite similar to the stock exhaust in size. I didn't want anything too big. I didn't want anything coming up and interfering with the panniers and the luggage. And I liked this one. I scoured the internet for a black exhaust because most of the exhausts for this are in brushed aluminium or chrome, and I didn't want that. Otherwise I would have kept the stock exhaust, because I do like the stock exhaust. I thought it was a nice exhaust. I just wanted it in black. I could have painted it, but I didn't really want the hassle. I painted exhaust before and it's really nice for a while, but then it does start to chip and fade and go brown. So I just thought I'd pull the trigger and just get a black one. So I went for the Zard because I like the look of this one. I bought it because it's black. It's obviously quite a bit of money. I think I paid £400 for this in the UK. It's got a carbon fibre clamp on it and a carbon fibre heat shield. The only thing that I'm not really thrilled about the exhaust is that big red flash on the logo there. It is a sticker, you can peel it off, but you're risking scratching the exhaust. So I do have a solution for that. I've bought a heat shield which I'll stick over that. But yeah, I think it looks quite nice, and it'll look even better when the heat shield's on. So as you can see, I haven't decatted the bike. Now I did wrestle with decatting it, whether to go for a full system or just get a link pipe. But the instructions from Zard, when I was doing my research, says if you did a full system or just bought the link pipe, you'd lose your centre stand ability, and I use the centre stand all the time, so I didn't want that. Like I said, I predominantly got it for looks. I'm really not interested in any kind of horsepower gains or improved performance or even sound, because I like the way the stock exhaust sounded. With this one, it is a little bit deeper though. You do get a little bit of a better sound, but it's not significant. Sounds nicer on idle, and then when you're riding it sounds pretty much the same as stock. However, inside there is a removable baffle. Now you probably can't see that, but there's a kind of split ring down the bottom there, kind of what similar to what you get on a foot peg, like a clever kind of split ring with two holes, and you need a pair of needle nose pliers, which I don't have at home. So I've ordered a pair off Amazon, and I will try and take the baffle out just to see if it gives any better sound. Now I don't know if it's a placebo effect with me, but I fitted this exhaust yesterday and I took the bike out for a ride, and it just seems a bit more smoother and a little bit more responsive, so I'm really pleased with it. It could just be me, I don't know, but I do feel a little bit of difference. So yeah, so I just went for a slip-on really. It's really easy to fit. There's just a couple of bolts. Take the stock exhaust silencer off and just put this one on. Really straightforward. Took me probably about 40 minutes to do. But yeah, there we have it. Zard exhaust on the Himalayan 450. And you know, I just think it looks very nice on the bike. Tell me what you think. Do you like it? Do you not like it? I do like it, but like I said, the only thing I don't like is that great big red flash on the logo. It's just messing with my OCD a bit, because the bike's all black with bits of gold, and then you've got this like red flash, and your eye is just drawn to that immediately. But I've left it on there just to show you that it is a Zard exhaust. So yeah, there we go. I'll do a little bit of a sound test for you. It probably won't pick up very well because I'm filming this on my phone because I'm at work. Beautiful day here in the UK, and unfortunately I'm at work, so I can't go riding till later. But yeah, let's fire it up. So what do we think? I think it sounds pretty good. It's definitely a little bit louder than the stock exhaust, and it's definitely a little bit deeper, but it's not obnoxiously, seriously sort of round. It's not raspy. It's just got a nice sound, so I quite like it. And like I said, I didn't really sort of buy it for any sort of sound gains or performance gains, just purely to black it out for the looks. And yeah, I think I made a good choice. I do really like it on the bike. And to be honest, we're almost coming to the end of this build series for the bike. The only other things I'm considering was a tail tidy. R&G do one, but I do quite like the back end of this bike, and I don't know if I'm going to bother, to be honest. It does look slightly better with the tail tidy, but it doesn't look bad with its stock either. So I might just save my money and not even bother with that. I haven't decided yet, get a small bar riser just to raise those bars up a touch. They're absolutely fine where they are, but I just like, personal preference, a higher bar. So I may do that. And I may, I'm on the fence about this one, but I may get some auxiliary lights. I haven't quite decided yet. I just don't want to sort of add loads and loads of sort of scaffolding and extra to the bike, because I like the way the bike looks, the lines of the bike, and I think, you know, it's got enough. I was considering crash bars as well around the engine, but you know, I don't think I'm going to bother. I just love the way this thing is looking now. So yeah, so that's going to do it. Let me know what you think, and I will catch you in the next one. The next few videos is going to be luggage systems. I've got 3 sets of luggage systems, so it'll be sort of a touring series rather than a mod series, just show what I use. So I've got 3 systems, so there'll be 3 videos on that. And then finally, I mean, I think the bike is now sort of at 1,200 miles, so we'll do a review and a ride, and I'll put my 2 pennies worth in what I actually think of the bike. But I'm loving this thing at the moment, loving the way it looks, loving the way it rides. So hope you like what I'm doing, and if you do, please consider liking and subscribing. Thanks very much, guys. See you in the next one.